What's up, guys? The Red Eyes, they are getting more support. I think it was announced a few days ago, last week. Yeah, the new support is crazy. I mean, they are getting a new generic rank 7 Xyz. I think it's called Red Eyes Flare Metal Dragon, I believe its name is. A very powerful Xyz for the archetype. They are getting also the new effect, the level 1 Black Metal Dragon, I believe it's called. You can equip it to one of your Red Eyes monsters. It will gain 600 attack, but when it's sent to the grave, you can search a Red Eyes card from your deck and add it to your hand. So you can search Red Eyes Fusion, and that's pretty crucial, since it's definitely one of the key cards of the deck. 4 Red Eyes monsters is more than enough. You don't want to open with them unless you have your Duel, your Destiny draw for Red Eyes. Yeah, running too many is too cloggy, I think. 1 Protector is fine, maybe adding in a second, but I still prefer 2 Mathematician. It's a nice opener next to Blackstone, which is also, I think, an insert 3 yeah, in the deck. Mathematician can dump either a Red Eyes, but in most cases you will be dumping your Protector to the grave. Then the Duel, the one hidden armory is pretty cool for your Snatch Steal to deal massive damage. They also get a new Call of the Haunted, which is called Return of the Red Eyes. It's a continuous trap card that when you control a Red Eyes monster on the field, you can reborn a Red Eyes monster from your grave. You can also reborn a normal, so you can also reborn your Summon Skull, but for the moment that effect is not working. It's a glitch. So that needs to be updated. And also when a card is destroyed, you can reborn a Red Eye, so it like punishes your opponent for random MSTing, for example. Then yeah, as I said, the new Flare Metal Dragon, the generic rank 7 Xyz, that is that yeah, as long as it has materials, it cannot be destroyed by card effects, so no Raigeki, no Mirror Force, which is very crucial, no Excited Knight, and also as long as it has materials, you every time your opponent activates a card effect, so a spell, trap or monster effect, your opponent will get 500 burn damage, which is also very crucial against something like Necros. Like when they activate like 4 or 5 cards, that's already 2k burn damage. Very disgusting. Also, yeah, its last effect is that you can detach a card to reborn a Red Eyes. That's like even more over the top. Yeah, I'll come back to more card choices in the deck profile at the end. Yeah, let's see some duels. Okay, so I'm testing against Raidraptors. Reviewed them yesterday. I think it's pretty much the same build, although I think he's playing 2 or 3 Gust. You know, the Dark Bribe for Raidraptors. He gets to start, has a decent opening, or that he's already set up for next turn. Red Eyes Fusion on board. Archfiend attacks and deals massive damage. He's already left at 4,200, and get back my Blackstone set up for next turn. I do have Protector, although no back row, so I know I'm probably going to be Castelled, although he goes for Volcasaurus, deals some massive burn damage, so Protector is special summoned to the field to block the Gaia Dragon from dealing more damage, so I'm still left at a healthy amount. Top deck into Black Metal, which will be crucial, since I can go for game with Snatch Steal, although his MST saves his life. So equip Black Metal to my Red Eyes on the field, so it gains 600 attack. So now if my Black Metal is sent to the grave, I can search a Red Eyes card from my deck and add it to my hand. He sacrifices some life points, but yeah, on the same on the other side, he can establish a nice field with Castell bouncing by the Red Eyes. My Black Metal triggers, so I can search the Red Eyes Fusion, and he sets a finish chain. Very crucial. I mean, he should have won the duel, although this is like the top deck of the century. You can top deck into MST. MST is back row, hitting the Phoenix Chain, and the Red Eyes Fusion deals the last damage. Yeah, the top deck MST was definitely the key card of the, or at least the key situation of this duel. Otherwise, he would have definitely won it. Anyway, again, the Red Eyes Fusion on board with Reborn, the return on my side of the field. He has Snatch Steal. I mean, he can deal some massive damage. There is the Geek Beetle, so he probably has the Emptiness backed up with it. Activate my Return of the Red Eyes, since I do control my Archfiend, which is a Red Eyes on the field. Yeah, less damage, of course. Maybe I should have Snatch Stealed my Archfiend and then went for Raigeki. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. I go for my Flare Metal Dragon. since it cannot be destroyed by battle. Reborn a Red Ice, Snatch Steal Ski Beetle, use its effect, I believe, on my return. Return is also very cool, it can activate in both players' turns, also very, very disgusting. He goes for Exciton, but yeah, every time my opponent activates a card effect, he will get 500 burn damage, although it is a small glitch. For the moment it only works once, but yeah, here he definitely should have went for Art Knight, and even then he would have left, I think, at 300 life points, and yeah, I still would have had a field, so in the end it wouldn't have mattered that much. Then here I ran an MST, maybe I should have kept it. Then again, I would have activated my Duel first, discarding a Red Ice. He would have gusted probably, resulting in a -1 for me. So yeah, it's all comes down the same. I mean, I'm in a very tough position, a very terrible position. He again deals damage with his 1700, so he can reborn a Raidraptor from his grave, activates effect, normal summons the Armageddonite, send you the Mimikry, Mimikry banish itself. I mean, that's how Raidraptors work at their finest. Search a card. Here he should have activated the 1700 attack monster to put his Force Strix into defense. Anyway, yeah, my two dead jewels in hand. I have to set my stone, but yeah, we knew he had more monsters than that, so this is a game over. Well played. Last duel, but one of the best duels we've had with the deck. He opens up with, I think, pretty much one of the best hands the deck can have. You have the normal summoner, or at least, yeah, the guy that gives you an extra special summon, the Armageddonite, sending the Mimikry, banish it, go for the Nest, which is the Whirlwind, and with Warning and MST backed up, that's very, very nice. Run into the Warning, although, yeah, I can set up my grave with multiple Red Ices. Protector is also set up, and here, because my hand at the moment is I don't have any play, which is I decide to keep my Phoenix Chains, and I think I also have a Bottomless set. There is no reason to activate them because I have the Raigeki, and normally I'm able to survive, right? So that's why I decided to keep the MSTs and the Bottomless, since I can just Raigeki his field, right? So I top deck into Blackstone, very cool. So there is the Red Ice. Yeah, I know I can't attack over the Key Beetle, but it's crucial because I have the return set. Now I activate my Phoenix Chain, since I have to, otherwise he's going to, goes for Arc Knight or Castell, probably. So I lose my Red Ice, but Protector saves the day, so get back a Red Ice from my grave, just in case if I draw a Jewel. Draw into Warning, no Jewel. So again, tribute my Protector for the Red Ice. Yeah, I can tribute, it's count as 2 tributes. So we set a Warning, also a very crucial top deck from last turn. There is the Monk, which I have to Warning again. He's probably going for Castell or something like that. Take some damage, but that Protector again, yeah, Protector is definitely one of the MVPs in the deck. There is a Return, again a very nice top deck from me. So set it can reborn one of my Red Ices. He normal summons his Armageddon Knight Raidraptor. I'm not going to bottomless it, it's not a threat. I'm going to keep the Bottomless for a bigger threat later, which was a good move. Iragek is my field, so now my return is a dead card. Top deck into MST. MST the face down, normal summon my Blackstone, reborn a Red Ice with return. So double Red Ice, boom. I go for Flare, Metal Dragon, reborn. Reborn a Red Ice, so I'm completely back into Duel. Yeah, my Red Ice, every time he activates an effect, he will get burn damage. And here is where the Bottomless was very crucial. Normally, he would have been able to put one of my monsters in defense, attack over it, reborn something from his grave. But yeah, that Bottomless though. And now I can nicely finish the game with 3 Red Ice and the Flare Metal Dragon. I mean, this was definitely one of the best duels I've had with the deck. Very nice games. Yeah, this is currently the deck list I have. Other options are the Dragon Rulers, but I don't like the Dragon Rulers. Redux is decent with Mathematician, but it's so dead early game. Blaster could be tagged with Mask Dragon. With Mask Dragon you can search your Blackstone or your Metal Dragon, your level 1. But it's again very slow. Eclipse, yeah, both the Wyverns are decent, but not that great. The deck can also brick, because you're running multiple tributes. I mean, it's all fine and dandy if you draw like a Red Ice and your Jewel, but that rarely happens. It's yeah, not that common. I don't like a lure in the main deck since I really don't want to banish cards. Same for the Sacred Sword. You really don't want to banish your Red Ices. I'm thinking of adding Emptiness back to the main deck. I mean, Emptiness is one of the best floodgates in the deck in the game in general. So, but yeah, guys, if you have any suggestions for the deck, you can always leave them down below. Thanks for watching, and feel free to leave a comment or like if you enjoyed the video. Lead signing out. Peace.